hello. How is nobody doing? That's how many people are with me when I start. So that's what I should say. How's nobody doing? Nobody. Where is the optimal placement? Hello, hello. Hey Phil, Fi, how you going? How are you? Let's see, my screen brightness, maximum. There we go, that's better. Second wombo combo. Fi was first. Oh. What's up everyone? Little hangout, little Q&A. Yeah, I'm alright. A little bit tired. Had a freebie, didn't have a lesson right now, so I thought I'd hang out a little bit. It's been a minute. Hey Anne A, how are you? Thank you. Anne A Cabero. Are you a musician, Anne A? Mombo Combo. What a name. How to make vibrato. Damn. Straight into the hard questions. How to make vibrato. It's really hard. Even people in lessons, it can take them months to start getting the hang of it and be able to use it in songs. But the most basic thing is it's knowing the difference between a straight note and then how to waver the pitch of that straight note to turn it into vibrato. So for example, if you're just going it's a straight note, yeah? But then to turn it into vibrato, you need to make the pitch go like this. So it'll be like this. That motion. And then when you have to develop the speed of it. So first you're going to make it. And then you got to make it faster. And then faster. And then so it's fast enough to use in a song. So it could be like Edelweiss, Edelweiss. Oh, what's the key of this song? Every morning. Here we go. Edelweiss. See that? A straight Edelweiss. Vibrato. Weiss. And you got to work it out on every lyric for the song. Edelweiss. Then you can get faster. Edelweiss. It's really hard. You got to build the speed very gradually. You got to think of it like if you're starting at a quarter speed, then you go like 25%, 30%, 35%, 40%. Each one of those, it's like it's getting harder and harder, and you got to develop the speed so you can get to the speed that the song is doing it. Hope that helps. You need vibrato because, you know, it just adds to that smooth element, and most singers on the charts, all famous singers, they all have vibrato. It's very unlikely a singer does not have a nice vibrato. Edelweiss, every morning you greet me. Every morning you greet me, strong and wide. I don't know the lyrics. It's in my head from yesterday. I was singing it because it's in one of my daughter's playlists from Sound of Music. Yeah, I hope that helps. Whoa, like I can't tell you how many years it took me to create my vibrato. Not that it takes years for everybody, but my students learn it faster than I did. It just needs consistency. You need to work on it very regularly to see the best results. If you work on it here and there once a month, it's not enough, you know. It's good, but it's slow. It's going to be slower. So it depends how fast you want progress. But how to reduce excessive vibrato, asked Raphael. Great question. Let me give some shout outs here. Abner, hey. Razy, hey. Hi Abner. Thank you for that lovely comment about being a favorite reactor. Deedon, hey, I'm good. A little bit of a headache, but I'm all right. Captain, I feel hot for you, sir. Yes, it is hot. It's hot. See that? Look at that brightness. It's hot. But I like it. I need it. I need the vitamin D. My vitamin D was low. Last blood test. Yeah, COVID's all right here. We're in Sydney. It's not too bad. I'm going to get to your question. What's the name? Raphael. COVID's not too bad here. We're only having like about 10 cases a day identified. And I think they're from travelers mostly, like from the quarantine travelers. And there's maybe a handful or one or two that are being found from community transmission. So that's where we're at in Sydney. Yeah, the rest of the country's either got the similar or nothing. So the only thing that my life has been strongly affected by is we can't go salsa dancing anymore. That was something we did every week, like twice a week, and we can't do that anymore. There's no dancing, there's no touching. In clubs and pubs and stuff, you can go out, but you can't stand up. You have to be seated so that people don't mingle, they've said. But yeah, all the salsa stuff is closed. So really sad about that. That's where I've been the most strongly affected. I've been working the whole time. I've never stopped working. It got busier actually for me in my IT job, but yeah. All right, to this question, excessive vibrato. Now, vibrato is like a switch. You can turn it on or off, right? So what you do is you listen to the song you're trying to copy, and if you like how that artist sounds, you slow the song down and have a listen to when are they doing vibrato and when are they not doing vibrato. And that's pretty much it. If you are creating a vibrato without meaning to, that means you have to learn how to straighten out your note. So if you're doing like what I would call like an automatic vibrato, some people have an automatic vibrato that they just turn on and it's usually one speed. So it'd be like, for example, straight, and it'll be like that kind of a vibrato, like suddenly, and it's very quick. It doesn't sound that, it's not always pleasant. Sometimes it can be, sometimes it's not. It's a bit hammery, like you just heard me do. So you have to learn how to go on your notes and turn off the vibrato. So if you're singing a song like that, I'll do that, what's that one? Do, a deer, a female deer, run a droplet ray of sun. So let's say I want to turn off the vibrato entirely. Do, a deer, a female deer, ray, a droplet ray of sun. No vibrato on any notes, on purpose. So you got to learn how to make them all straight. A droplet ray of sun. If I want vibrato, a droplet ray of sun. I pick which notes I want to put it on. So there I wanted to put it on the last note. So yeah, you got to be able to turn it on and off. A droplet ray of, so turning it on, you have to learn how to control it a bit better instead of just doing the one speed if that's all you've got. So you'll be like, sun, and then speed that up. Ray of sun. Gradually getting faster. That's another great way to practice. All these ways, good ways to practice. Yeah, I hope that answered your question. Maybe give me some follow-up so I could get more idea if that wasn't exactly your question. too hot out there, maybe. Yeah, there's a shade right in front of me, but I actually want to sit in the sun so I can get the sun, because it's good. Plenty of shade here. Yeah. I actually really like being in the sun. Occasionally it's too much for me if my headache is a certain kind of headache, but it feels good right now, and I only have to move forward a meter and I'll be in the shade anyway, so if it gets too much for me. What are you doing there? What am I doing here? I'm on my lunch break from my job, so I work in that building there. There's a building there. It's right near Central Station, and I have a break, and on my break I usually do lessons with students, and occasionally I do a live if I have a cancellation or something like that on a lesson, because most of my students are regular students that have been with me a long time, or some of them are brand new students or whatever. But sometimes there's a cancellation, and I usually just either go home and hang out with my family a little bit, because I'm about a 15-minute walk from here for home, or I do a live occasionally. And my sister also works in the same building, so sometimes we have lunch together if we're both free. That's what I'm doing here. Hi Archeline, how are you? Hello, how much it costs to study in R&B lessons, says Julie. It depends. For students that are longer term and buy large packages or have been with me for a long time, I charge a lower rate, but the entry rate is approximately, it's around 55 US for a lesson, and lesson is about 40 minutes, 45 minutes, usually go a little bit over. Yeah, around about that. Sometimes it's a bit cheaper, not usually more than that. And you also have to buy my program, which is Singing Pitch Trainer, when you do my lessons, and that's around about 66 a year, 66 US a year. Yeah, but if you train with me more long term, like for example, if you buy like 20 lessons, then it's cheaper. Then it's more like about 750 US for 20 lessons. So it gets a lot cheaper. I give it cheaper for people that are, more committed, that kind of thing, that are willing to spend their money and put their time on that, because when it's more long-term lessons, it's more of a friendship and you know each other more. I like long-term lessons. Whenever someone's coming to learn with me, they usually, you don't do 2-3 lessons and learn what you wanted. It's never enough. So in knowing that, I love that relationship that I develop long-term with people, and that mentorship, creating that mentorship and watching them grow over a long time. Most of my students are in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s in their lessons, and so yeah, you're looking at, it's a long-term journey, that's a couple of years to make a huge difference in your voice, because it really is, it's a lot of hard work and a slow journey. Yeah, so I make it cheaper for people that are with me more long term. Behind you is the train station. Yeah, up there it's Central Station, so it's like the main station that leads to the main station. That's like a bridge that has the trains, and then down here there's like another on the bottom. So the top bridge is like trains, and then the bottom behind the gate is where the trams go. So the tram is like, it's like a train as well, but its tracks are like on the roads. It's not just a train, it's kind of where the roads are. So yeah, they go by every now and then. Can you do vibrato while on a falsetto, says Captain Pamakamo. Yes, you can. Ready? Straight note. There you go. All right, my voice is very tired today because I've been sick for a while with a bit of phlegmy stuff, right? But yeah, he's how it is. And I've been training so much. Sometimes I overtrain. So here it is again. Let me try it with another vowel. Oh, I Hear that there? So I went, oh, I thought she knew, thought she knew. That's falsetto, yeah? If I did it in chest, oh, I thought she knew, thought she knew. There you go. So yes, you can do vibrato, runs, whatever you want to, all the different kinds of things in your falsetto as well. So falsetto is like another voice that you have to learn how to do everything in, you know, pretty much. I had to work a lot to create, to get into my falsetto, just to be on pitch in my falsetto, and then also to use runs in your falsetto and to use vibrato in your falsetto. Everything took work, had to be created. My nationality, Julie, I am Lebanese background. Both of my parents are Lebanese. I think one of my grandparents is Egyptian, so I'm like a quarter Egyptian. And I came to Australia when I was 5 years old, and I've been in Australia since I was 5 years old, and I'm 36 now, turning 37 in December. That's my background. I'm Lebanese, so yes, I can speak Lebanese fully. I'm the first child of 4 children. And بحكي عربي مع أهلي ومن لما كنت صغير. So I just said in Arabic, in Lebanese, I just said I talk Arabic. I've talked Arabic since I was a child with my parents, and I still talk Arabic with them. My parents speak English as well, but yeah, I speak mixed with them because my partner is not Arabic. So whenever I visit my parents with my partner, I partially speak Arabic sometimes, so that sometimes when she's in the conversation, you know, we'll talk English. She's Mauritian background, but she doesn't speak Mauritian, but she understands it. You're welcome, Raphael. Hope that helps, man. You can see more. I've got my course which has vibrato in it. I've got a free playlist which teaches you vibrato on my playlists, and I've also got a lot of videos about it. You can just look up vibrato on my channel. And I've also got my Singing Pitch Trainer web app, which teaches you vibrato by letting you see your pitch. So you can, if you go onto my website and you look up Singing Pitch Trainer on my website, there's a tutorial video which shows you how you would use Singing Pitch Trainer if you bought it to train your vibrato. It's been extremely successful with my students. It's, like I said, it's a slow journey to develop it, but you'll see the progress stages. So any of those things can help you. So look all of those things up. Where is your beard? I shaved last night. This morning I shaved. I was over it. Gets itchy. I can't deal with it. In a week or something, it gets itchy and I'm done. Dini, what is the normal vocal range for men? Because I cannot do notes lower than C4 and I can reach notes up to D6. D6 in your chest voice or in your, like your falsetto, you mean? That's really high. C4, so you're a man, I'm guessing. That's pretty low. That's not that low for a guy. Usually women that I have struggle to go below C. So I'm not sure, man. All the guys are really different that I have, you know. Some guys have got really deep voices. They can go down to like an E, a low E. And some guys, they can't go below a G, A. They can't really go below an A. You know what I mean? So it depends. All the guys are very different. But you got to work it. You got to work your range so it goes lower. So my voice right now, like I didn't always speak this deep. I practiced how I speak, and when I train my voice with singing and stuff, so that I can speak and sing at all different ranges. So sometimes I talk like this and I'm up here, you know what I mean? And I can even like, if I really, you know, whatever, you know, so like sometimes I like to speak, you know, I like to speak in a certain way, bring my voice down, get that bass in the voice. So you got to learn how to do it. You got to practice it. The way you practice is you start where, so if your lowest note is C4, then you go just above it, and then you start to work down. So you might go to like E4, E whatever. Whenever you hit your limit, start again. So keep doing that. That's one way to do it. Or you can hold the notes out for longer, like 5-10 seconds, and then go down. 5-10 seconds on the note. And then next note down. There's about the limit there. Okay, see, so yeah, hold the notes out for a while, you know. That's 2 ways to train. Hope you like that. Jazz next time. With vibrato, it's already got vibrato. or are you answering the other guy, just next time? Are you answering the other person that asked about, can you do vibrato on falsetto? Baki, yeah, there's vibrato there. Baki papa nagawa, yeah. Nasaktan ko ang isang tulad mo na labis na. Definitely, yeah. Yeah. Hey Derek, how you going, man? Notice me. James. How you going, James Patrick? Hey, Armand, what's up, man? I was thinking about you a few days ago. How's your voice going? I meant to message you and then I forgot, probably because it was a bad time. I hope your voice is going good, bro. Armand is the next Dimash, but unique in his own way. And I don't say that lightly. Armand is another level, guys. How to not lose air on a run or less pause song, says Captain Pomakamo. Okay. How not to lose air on a run. Yeah. You gotta you have to practice the breathing for every phrase that you're doing. So some phrases need more air than others. So you have to, so the way that I work them is I try to slow them down and sing them. Or I try to just sing that piece of the song over and over, and then you develop sort of a more awareness of how much air you need to get that line out. You know what I mean? So if you've got, let me show you an example. Let's say we're gonna do, it's a special kind of thing with you. So you gotta be aware how much air you take before you sing, right? So watch me take the air. With you, with you. So I'm through my nose and through my mouth simultaneous. So you learn to take the air in, enough air, and it should fill you up. So you gotta be you're practicing how quick you take in air. Okay, you're not gonna go like that because while you're singing, you can't open, you're not gonna open your mouth. It's gotta be smooth so that you don't look like you're trying to do it while you're singing. So it's about how much air you take in and how quickly you take it in and how much you need for the phrase you're doing. Yeah, so you gotta work on those few things. So for example, I might stretch it out and see where my breath finishes. With you. So another exercise is just to hold your voice out, just even on one note, until you run out of air. So then you're practicing how much air you take in, you get the feeling of it, and how long does it take for my air to run out. That kind of a thing. Yeah, but you have to practice the specific song you're gonna do. Always you always gotta go back to the song. What is the run you're trying to do? What is the phrase you're trying to do? Practice it over and over, and your breath will very, very slowly increase how much air capacity you have. It'll increase, but very slowly. Like I used to really struggle to do some 20-second phrases, which is the hardest phrases that I've got in my songs. And I always get when I first started doing it, I could do 10 10 seconds and I couldn't do any more. And it was very gradual, like over many, many months and even a year or two before I could like add on the seconds gradually, 11 seconds, 12 seconds, 12 and a half seconds, blah, 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 you know? And all I did was practice on how much air am I taking in and how good is the sound I'm making as well, and how loud I'm singing, because the louder you sing, the more air you release as well. So you got to think about those things. You could try to modify the volume and all that kind of stuff to keep as much air as you can. But either way, you have to build your stamina using a mixture of all those methods. Good question. Acheline Tassi, how did you discover JR? Through reactions. That's how I discovered JR. I don't know what was the first song I reacted to, if it was his original or not. No, probably not. I can't remember what the first reaction was. Can someone look it up now? I can't look it up while I'm here. If you can look it up, see what my first reaction was to JR, and then you get an idea. That's great, Aman. So happy, bro. He's gone now. But, all right, I will message him. All right. Reaction XO. Okay, yeah, I got to do XO. Got to keep up with XO. All right, guys. Any more questions? Any more questions or requests? Let me know. Been listening to a new artist lately, Stokely. Just got his song in my head right now. He's awesome. He's got an album from like 3 years ago. I've just been listening to that a lot. Stokely, Stokley. One of the songs is Organic. It's called Organic. He's from that band called Mint Condition from like the 90s or something. I didn't know it back then, but anyway, oh man, dude has a crazy voice. Check him out. Check out that song. We'll wait for your next video reaction, coach. Yeah, I was gonna do reactions today, but I don't know, I didn't feel like it. I felt like doing a live instead. I didn't feel like listening to music. Captain, what is the song you can say that you've mastered or can sing perfectly? Yeah. Oh man, like a lot of songs, I would say, you know, like if I was gonna sing them in a show, I could do it perfectly. Hundreds, bro. I know a lot of songs. Like to a very good level, you know. Currently, I work mostly on songs now that are too hard on purpose. I work on songs that are more difficult than what I can do, because they're songs that I've always loved, and I want to be able to do them. So there's a lot of songs like that that I still work on. I don't really work on the songs that I'm already good at, because, you know, I've already worked on them, you could say, or they don't give me as much satisfaction. Yeah, it's kind of why I never got into doing gigs. I did gigs for a while. That's how I know, because I had the experience. I did gigs over a few years, not every week or anything, but I did like gig here, gig there. And I don't really like to sing the same songs, like the certain kinds of pop songs. It gets a bit like yeah, I really love album songs and stuff like that. Once I kind of know a song and I've learned it, I don't like to like sing it over and over and over. I like to move on to other songs or harder songs or different songs, like album songs. But yeah, there isn't one song. There's hundreds, man, hundreds. Like a lot of Michael Bublé songs I can do really well. A lot of Craig David songs I can do really well. A lot of like boy bandy songs like NSYNC and Backstreet Boys, 98 Degrees, heaps of those songs. I'm like good at those. I don't think I got anything much to learn, or maybe some of them are hard. I don't know. Great, James. See you in the future, bro. Jesus. And the salutes from California. Hey, how you going? Got students from California. Hey, man. I've got to tell you, I got accepted. Oh, bro. Congratulations. Congratulations. So happy for you. A scholarship. Bro, score. Score. So happy for you, man. It's going to be amazing. Have you been doing instruments? Have you been doing the instruments like you said you were hoping to do before? Yes, Elaine. Okay. I'll try to do that, Rico. You have G. Oh, yeah. Songs in faith. It saddens me that it affects my vocal cords by not losing hope. I don't know too much about it, sorry. Maybe you could tell me more about what it does to you. How does it affect you? That's very sad. It must be hard to have any kind of condition, I can't imagine. Mr. Johnny, hi. You should check out Home Free. Yeah, I put that in my watch later list. Thanks, Derek. I'll have a look. Hey, from Chicago, Mr. Johnny. Guys, I'm hoping to do, you know, YouTube doesn't have it. It's like, come on, YouTube. You know how Instagram, how you can get people on and you can talk to them? I want to do something like that. That'll be fun. I've always wanted to do that since very early when I used to do lives. It's just a bit more personal. Instead of me talking. Sometimes it's nice to hear someone else talk, hear someone else sing, do a little mini lesson, do a little whatever, a little jam with someone. But yeah, I don't have much people on my Insta. What do you guys think? I'd love to do something like that. You guys got suggestions? Insta's good, but I haven't tried. I've never gone live. I don't think I've ever gone live on Insta. But yeah, like I'm wondering how I could get like the people that would normally watch this now to go there. Like, how would I do it? Do you know what I mean? Because I can't go live here and go live there, kind of thing. Yeah, anyway. Hey JJ, what happened to you? Hey, I haven't disappeared. I was still posting a few things, but just not doing reactions. Just got very busy, you know. During COVID, it just got even busier. I got more exhausted. Very busy with baby, you know, baby's growing, spending a lot of time with Amira, and my work got busy, my students is busy. I'm working about 60 to 70 hours a week, so it's really busy because I got my day job and then I got my teaching as well. It works out, but it's just to do reactions as well. It's almost like another job, do you know what I mean? So I think I just needed to, I always thought about it, but it's just like, I just don't have time to do it, you know. And I get migraines a lot. So a lot of when I do have free time, even if I had some free time, I would be like not feeling well enough to do a reaction that I think my viewers would enjoy, you know, like in a way that, like, because, you know, you got to feel good to enjoy the music you're listening to, that kind of thing. So that's why I was away. Yeah, it's not the same. Like when you've got a class with someone, I do a lot of my classes with headaches and stuff, but it's different. You know, I don't have to like always be smiling and happy. I just have to be, you know, like helping the person, directing them, showing them notes, etc. It's not the same as a reaction where you're like just supposed to be, you know, in the moment enjoying the music. So a few reasons. I'm trying to get back to it as much as I can when I have cancellations and when I'm in the mood. But yeah, my life's changed a lot since baby, you know, and I have gotten busier than I used to be with lessons. So that's changed things. I'm just like piano for now, but I've been sick recently, trying to learn this Persian string instrument. Oh, sitar, very nice. It sounds really nice, man. I'm sure it's got a beautiful sound. I was really wanting to learn the oud, O-U-D. Oud, the oud. It's like Arabic guitar. It sounds stunning. I had a phase where I was like, I want to buy one, I want to learn it. And I was like, hold on, calm down. You still got your vocal goals and your guitar goals already, your normal guitar. That's great, man. Get into it, enjoy it. Hey, Alvaro. I'm not black, but I'm back. Are you black? You're funny. It is some sort of acid reflux. Yeah, must be painful. I think I've only occasionally I might get something like that. But, I do have a very husky, throaty, that kind of a sound to my voice. I've always had that, but it's never stopped me from training. It's not painful, So I can't imagine what, the burning sensation. Oh, I feel sorry for you. Do what you can when you can. That's how I look at it. I get really bad migraines, but I can sing through my migraines 90% of the time, except when they're the really horrible migraines where, I'm just fucking sleeping. They're the worst ones. Sleeping, really just lying down, in pain. Like we're talking 8 hours or more, and vomiting and stuff. That's the worst ones. But yeah, my advice as someone who lives with migraine disease is do what you can when you don't have the symptoms or when the symptoms are very low. Do the most you can, make the most out of that time. That's the best you can do. Stay positive in that way. Try to schedule in your vocal stuff enough times that even if you miss a lot of sessions because you're unwell, there's still a lot there, enough that you feel happy with your progress and you can enjoy your singing to some degree. I find it's helpful to plan out my days. Like migraines are unpredictable, but like I said, I can sing through my migraines most of the time unless they knock me out. But I don't know what acid reflux is like. Do you get it? If you get it at a regular time of day, you can try to plan that out. You can figure that out. How regular is it? Does it happen at night? Does it happen in the morning? Does it happen after eating or before eating or when you're hungry or whatever? If you can plan around it and try to, plan, I want to do 10 minutes of singing here, 5 minutes of singing there, 20 minutes of singing, that, make the most of the good time when you're feeling good. That would be fun, Derek. Yeah, I know, man. What do you reckon? Could I put in my community thing that, I'm going live on my Instagram now, anyone who wants to join me there? Something like that. What do you reckon? Velocity Joy, hey, hello, it's good to know you're doing live. Yeah, I've done lots of lives. If you ever want to watch my old lives, I have a playlist of lives. I don't know how many there is. It's nearly 50. I've done a lot over the years. Song and Faith. Also, coach, my throat dries really fast when I'm recording. I always have a glass of water beside. Any advice? Your throat dries really fast. It depends maybe how long you're singing for. Maybe you haven't developed the stamina yet and you're not, because when you record, I know from my past when I've done recordings, when I used to record songs like originals and stuff, you can spend a long time recording, longer than you'd spend when you just practice. And you don't realize how much time goes by. You've been recording 2 hours, or you might record a little bit and then you do a little bit of computer work, editing and stuff on it. And then before you realize it, a lot of time has passed. So then your voice maybe is not warm anymore, so it might feel uncomfortable. It's hard to say. I'm just trying to guess similar feelings. Maybe it could be the temperature of the room. Maybe if the room is cold, too cold or too hot, any kind of temperature thing. Look at that, the police just went by on horses. Pretty cool. Temperature changes, making sure you're hydrated generally, throughout the day, so that you don't need to drink just then. What else do I do to stay hydrated? Making sure you've had like maybe sugary drinks, sometimes like liquid. Like I have tea with sugar because it has some calories. I know, so it could be like maybe, I don't know, lack of calories, making you more tired, more dried out. Don't know, maybe you need some fruit, some juicy fruit or something that gives you really nice hydration. Yeah, all different things you can try. Good luck. Also, my sinusitis also affects my singing. It hurts to do head voice when your head hurts. Yes, yeah. It hurts me when I do high notes or falsetto, sometimes when I've got a headache. But, you know, everyone's pain is unique and different. I've learned that if I don't push through my pain, I will rarely practice because my pain is so often, like I'm in pain about half of the time that I'm awake, like alive. And some level of pain, you know, not always level 10. It could be like level 2, level 5, level 7, whatever. So I've learned that I can push through the pain a certain amount. I push myself through so I can do my day job. I push myself through to teach, and I push myself through to practice. That's my personal choice through trial and error. So you got to do your own trial and error and see what you can handle with your head voice. Like, can you sing with it? It might hurt, but maybe that means you could just do a short amount at a time so that it's not overwhelming. In 5 minutes, you're done. You can do great amount of exercise in 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Yeah, it's just some ideas for you to help you. We're all so different in our pain, you know. Thank you, Maria Luna. Thank you for that. I'll be happy to listen to you sing for us. Yes, might sing a little bit. Vania, what country are you from? I'm from Australia, from Sydney. Hi, William. Thank you for subbing. Yes, I'm from Sydney. Thanks, James. Are you still in Australia? Yes, I am. I guess it's Thursday there already. Yep, it's Thursday. Forever, I'm like trying to figure out the days. I found a clock I really like, finally, World Time Buddy, I think it is, worldtimebuddy.com, or the app version. And I love how it lines up the times when you put the times in, because my students, most of them are not in Australia. So like, you know, I got Barcelona, I got in Germany, I got in London, and in different parts of America, Florida, California, Pennsylvania. So it's like, I'm always, you know, okay, this is today, and for them, this is yesterday, like all that kind of stuff. You know, and all the ones that are in like London and on that side of the world, Germany and stuff, for them, I teach them on the same day, but for them it's morning, and for me it's night. So it's like different kinds of things. It's funny. Thank you for advice. I also watched your R&B sing lessons with Jaya. It was fun. Thanks again. You're welcome. Thanks for watching that. Appreciate that. That was really fun to do. Yes, I'm Lebanese, JJ. I'm from Woolloomooloo, Sydney. Okay, cool. Woolloomooloo. How far is that from Sydney? All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I'm just going to put my shoes back on. I like to take my shoes off here. Maybe I'll sing you guys out. Any requests that you guys would like me to sing? Let me know. Yeah, Instagram, man. Thank you, Ken. Yay, I know that. Said I'm feeling it, I'm feeling it, I'm feeling it, yeah. I know that you like the way that I put it down on you. You know what, yeah, we were meant to be together for. But now you're gone, it's plain to see I was living just a fantasy. Whoa. Wow, that note was a bit off. What you've got there, that's You Know What by Craig David, if you guys know that song. I love that song. Tevin Campbell, what, Can We Talk? I don't really know the lyrics. I try the... I saw you standing there, was you, me too, but just like a baby, da 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 da. But I built up my confidence, and I da 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 da. Can we? I started too high. My voice is too tired. Can we talk for a minute? 'Cause I want to know your name. Can we? Oh, that's a hard one. Your name. Can we talk for a minute? 'Cause I want to know your name. Yeah, I don't know that song that well, obviously. Oh, once in a lifetime. What's the chorus? Is it once in a lifetime? Once in a lifetime, I had the chance to find the key to my dreams, and I know it's so good for me. I was lost. Is it that high? Couldn't find my way. You took my hand and chased my blues away. Your inspiration is guiding me through. I'm feeling brand new, looking up beyond the stars, searching, always wishing. I haven't sung that in years. Oh, damn. And that's my least favorite song on the album, but then it grew on me a few years later. But yeah. Thank you. Once in a lifetime. Damn, you hit my memory thing. Thank you, James. Thank you, William. Boyz II Men, which one? I was young, Pop, and didn't have nowhere to run. I needed to wake up and see what's in front of me. Nah, nah, nah. There has to be. Can you hear my voice is tired, guys? I'm better way. Sing it again now. Better way to show I'm grateful. Ooh. So I thought of this song to show my appreciation for loving me so long. You don't know how much you mean to me. Yeah. My low voice is stronger though. It must be the flute. 'Cause even though at times got rough, you never turned away, you were right there. And I thank you and I thank you. Thank you, James. Man, you don't know how I mean to me. What? You don't know how I mean to me. I don't get what you mean. I don't know what I'm always bad with the seasons. I think it's spring. I don't know. Yeah, it's hot today. Feels like 25, 26 degrees. Thanks, James. That's really nice, man. All right, guys. No more song requests. Did a few there. I think of something in my head, but I can't remember. Yeah, that'll do. All right, guys. Salud. Oh, I'll make love to you. All right, dubs. Close your eyes, make a wish, and blow out the candlelight. For tonight is just your night. I'm gonna celebrate. All through the night I'll make love to you when you want me to. And I will not let go till you tell me to, baby. Tonight, it's your night, and I will do you right. Just make a wish on your night, Anything that you ask, I will give you the love of your life, your life, your life. I'll make love, hold you tight, yeah. I'll make love, and the will I let go till you tell me to be. Tell me, baby, tell. Oh, hey, hey, hey. Oh, there you go. You know, I realized what else is bothering me. This tree, it drops like these tiny things, and they're like fluffy, and sometimes they go in my mouth, in my throat. Because when I'm teaching lessons, sometimes they fall out. And they make me like cough up a bit. Not too bad today, but yeah. Not that affects, it just affects my my breathing. And thank you so much, guys, for listening. Appreciate that. I'll catch you guys next time. See you, JJ. Good night. Yeah, it's late there. Thank you, Ken. Thank you, William. Thanks, Dubs. Like that. Just gentle version out here in the park. I don't want to be too loud. Just so you know, I can belt it out more, but I'm just being quiet with it, you know. Already getting enough attention out here. All right, guys. See you next time. Oh, thanks, James. Appreciate that. See ya, guys. Maybe we'll do an Instagram next time, yeah? So I can see your faces too. We can have a hangout, hear your voices. See ya. Coffee lover, are you too late? See you, Glenn. Bye.